talking about the 10 best weapons in Apex Legends Season 8. This is after the Chaos Theory update, and there's been a couple of updates which guns received changes, nerfs and buffs, and for that reason I'm making a tier list. So, one that on an honourable mention, some players still use it, Mastiff, best gun in the game. It could, like, especially in ranked, all you had to do was find someone, basically knock them and then hit them straight after. So at number, so we have, this will be snipers. This will not include the red guns because, you know, they're just overpowered. So yeah. So we have the Devotion. Without a turbocharger, it is good if you can get that peak. So I'll show you what I mean by that peak. Look how long it takes to charge it up. I'm not the best Devotion user, so don't start focusing on this. It takes a while, but when it's charged up, it is rapid. So that's why I've put in number 10. But with this, top 5 best guns without a doubt. Look, it actually starts up instantly. Without it, it's good for like peeking. So you can just charge it up and then peek. But with it, you literally just, it absolutely slays. So it's in number 10. And in at number 9, we have, I'm going to do an honourable mention first. This honourable mention, some people like to use them. I personally do not like them. It's the Mozambique or P2020 with a hammer point. On their own, they're some of the worst guns in the game. With that hammer point, if you grab an R99 or R301, that could be devastating. So let me just see how long it takes to kill someone when they're at full health. But when you get that crack, so much more damage. And so with Mozambique, look, you'll be hitting headshots quite often. But at 85, so you notice a difference. It's not just me that notices it. They're good, like, I mean, early game, I love it. I personally prefer the Mozambique over the P20. Just because the P20 is a bit weak, like, this can free shot someone. That's what I do love this weapon. So that's an honourable mention. And coming in at number 9, we have the Alternator. This gun is seriously good. This one is, I'm putting it on here at number 9. It's outshone by the R301, the R99, even the G7 and the Volt. But this has had some updates, so it's so good now. It's like one of the best guns. Look at that, it just shreds. They've upped the damage and the rate of fire. I'm not that good with an Alternator. I never really use them. Which is why, but it's still such a good weapon. So that's coming in at number 9, and coming in at number 8, we have the Hemlock. Like, this gun used to be the best gun in the game last season. It would just absolutely it could 2-3 burst them. If you hit headshot, it's powerful, but it's not as powerful as it used to be. It's still such a good weapon. But they did this is the one thing that holds it back. Last season, it held it back a bit for being the best gun in the game. And that was because, look at that damage. But close range, the hip fire on this thing is good. But, at distance, sometimes it can be slightly shaky. Like, back in the last season, it would be like 100% accurate. But now, it's still accurate, but it's not 100% accurate. That's why. And at number 7, we have, let me just check that, 1, 2, 3. Yep, so 3. It is going to be, a lot of people are going to hate me for this. The Spitfire. Personally, I love this weapon. It's one of the best. All heavy guns are extraordinary apart from the 30-30. Because look, it shreds. A lot of you are going to hate me for this. Name a gun that's better than it. Just name it. Yeah, R301s, but look at this. Still got really good damage even at range. Look, I'm actually going to go pretty far. Like, this is real distance. So my aim's not been the best because I've been off all day. So that's how good it is at a distance. And then look how good it is at close up. It just shreds. Like, I know a lot of these good players, like 4K20 Bomb, Horizons. I was gonna say Wolfman, she's not the best guy. Really like, oh yeah, there's better guns. The Volt, the R99.
By the time you see me,
they're good, but Spitfire's probably better. And then it leads us on to our next spot. At number, how many have we had? Yeah, 1, 2, 3. It's number 7, I believe. Yep, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, number 7. No, well, I've had it on. It's the R99. I know a lot of you were like, "Oh yeah, no, it's one of the best guns in the game." I personally, I didn't include this into this tier list because I'll get a lot of people hate on me for it. I maybe prefer the Ultimator. I'm not 100% sure. I probably prefer the R99, but a couple of times. Like if I'm just coming on straight in the morning. See, like I'm one-clipping people, but they've got purple evos. See what I mean? When I go for headshots, after I hadn't been on all day, so then it comes like kind of shaky, especially with headshots. Look, if you can control the recoil, I'll just shoot him. Look how hard it is. I mean, it's not hard, but let's see what I mean. I literally missed all my shots. And so you want to be going for headshots, and it received a lot of nerfs, which is why it's down in number 7. So coming in at number 6, we have the, let me just check that, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. We have the Volt. And honestly, I'm only putting one gun higher than this. A lot of you preferred a Volt and R3 R99 over this other gun that I'm going to put, and I'm not going to spoil it, but a lot of you prefer the other one for many reasons. This is easier to hit shots with. It's more reliable, especially for new players. Look, I prefer the R99 in this. But a lot of the community preferred the Volt. So I'll put it up there. Like, after it's nerfed and stuff, I kind of stopped using the Volt. I'm not gonna lie. And I mean, even after making this video, I might start using the Volt again. I'm gonna admit to it, even myself and include myself in this, have been sleeping on the Volt. Which is not, which I feel quite sad. That was number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that was number 5. So going into number 4, we have the G7 Scout. This one and the one I'm putting above it honestly can be matched together. This is preference. This one that I'm about to, the one after this. So you can see it's got, let me just show you it, it's good, look. With the double tap, I have a feeling it wasn't that good. I'm feeling it didn't make too much of a difference. I reckon they should have just kept it in, but a lot of people didn't use it.
Back from a wee kip.
They preferred not having it, but look, this is what I've seen a lot of pros do. Look how nasty that is with the rifle. Look, I just killed 2, and then that gives your trio a massive advantage. 3v1. And look, that, you think that's good, it's got it at a distance, but even hip fire. It's amazing. Look, just double headshot with a hip fire. Which is really good. So that leads into my next one. This is number 3. My favourite weapon of all time, Wingman. This is what I run it with. This is how I run my Wingman. This tends to be how I run it. Sometimes, if I find it, I attach this, because just look. Faster handling. Doesn't make much of a difference. But when you put this on, look how much it is for a headshot. Miss. 101 at a distance. Let's just get in their face. 101 still, because there's not much drop off. So, but then look without it, it's still 90. Like, you can free shot someone with this headshot. I mean, early game, better up in the game. Look, you'll be 2-shotting kids everywhere. Because not many people have max evos.
Don't fast yourself here. Pick me up.
And I know a lot of you are going to be saying, mainly the newer players,
soft landing.
Oh, I can't hit shots with it. This is how I learned to. You see these targets? Look, you just do this. I'm not going to do it properly, but you do that with all 9 shots and just do it as quick as you can. I'm not the best. So I'm not the best, but that gets you so good with it.
Dinna fast yourself.
Or just run behind a fence with it.
Got you on my side.
And then, which is why, and at the end of it, I'll show you my favourite actually at the end of another video, which I might do after this, because I stopped for it. So yeah,
fast yourself, 'cause I'm the
that's
best.
why. And
got
coming in at number 2 and 1 was merely impossible. I looked at a couple of pros rankings, and they, R301, had said that the flat. What? I didn't say that. They said this other gun's better than it. So look, you all know the story of the R301. It's become common news now. Look, I've got no attachments. There's literally no recoil. I think they need to do something about this. They do something about the Mastiff, and look at this. Look how accurate. To tell you what makes it even worse, all the horizons running around. Stick that in there. You don't miss a shot. It is literally impossible to miss a shot. Which is why it's number 2. And coming in at number 1, this gun is better for not particularly new. It's still amazing for new players, but even just for average, maybe to above average player, because I've got no attachments. No attachments, and it's still so easy to use. Then I start off a bit shaky. Let me show you this. I'm gonna start off, miss a lot of shots, and then go into it. You still hit so much, look. You could still nearly one-clip someone, even if you start off miss a couple of first shots. That's number 2. I'm coming at number 1.
Anyone need a pick-me-up?
One of my personal favourite guns, Flatline. This gun, the reason I've put it higher than the R3A1 is because after watching many pros, watching their tier list, I've come to agreement that they have all, I'm gonna say I DM'd one of them, and they said they prefer the Flatline. I said why, and they said 3 main reasons. Number 1, not many people are running around with it. Everyone's having an R301, which is that they can take advantage of it and play it to its strength and the R301's weakness. Not many for the R301, but there's a couple which I want to tell you. A Flatline, let me just hit it once headshot. No, once. 38 headshot. 19 body shot. 38, 19. Let me just go get the R301. $28, 14. So you can already see that the Flatline does more damage. I have a feeling it's got a slower rate of fire, especially from what I've been looking into. It's got just a slower rate of fire, which gives it a disadvantage. But more damage, 5 more damage for a body shot, 10 more for a headshot, which is fight changing. So if you hit the same amount of shots, have the same evos, you'll win the fight. Because it does more damage. If you hit a headshot and they hit a body shot, you're easy. It's an easy win. Like 25 damage difference if you hit a headshot and they hit body, which is huge.
By the time you see me coming, I'll be going, and you'll be gone.
Which is why.
Can't stick around.
But
these can.
A lot of pros, they're not pros, but just average players prefer the R99 because R99's got literally no recoil without anything. But I don't use the Flatline a lot because I use the Wingman, so I don't tend to run too heavy. Sometimes I do. But I might start doing it. I might start running it. To tell you why this is. Because look, because it's much harder to control. I mean, because that you can get barrel stabilizers on that, and that's with nothing. It's harder. So for average players or beginners, they'd much prefer the R301. It's and like an R99 and Volt, Wingman, but the other guns are better, but they just have, you have to be good, which is why. And I've got a couple of vulnerable mentions. Triple take, mainly with Gibby, because look how quick you can just scope in, scope out. a 92 headshot. That's a kind of distance. Then look, if you get in close, 100% accurate. If you're flying that middle dot up on someone, I like to run this. If I ever run this, I like to run it with an R99 or R301. Because this is so good. Along with the Sentinel. I mean, look. 140. 70. And then look. But the thing is, it's not 100% accurate. That's how I prefer to. Because in fights, I suppose my R301 is run out of ammo. Like, especially in the open, I don't normally look how slow you move. This is why lots of pros who use the Sentinel say quick scoping is so important. Because look, you can quick scope, but you still fast movement. Look on this kid, look. I'm not the best quick scope because I never played Call of Duty, which is why that's good, and especially with shield cells, that's so good. I mean, charge rifle, no one uses it. Look, it's just dog water. But longbow, eats a lot of hate. 110 headshot. Pop this on it. 138. But that's because the Sentinel does better than that, so they're my honorable mentions. Havoc. I've seen the gaming merchant, I think that's how you pronounce his name, sorry if I pronounced it wrong, uses Havoc, and I think it's Sentinel as like one of his favourite combos of Rampart. But look, it's hard to control. I hate this gun. I've never liked it, and I don't see myself liking it anytime soon. It takes so long to charge it. It's good early game, like off spawn. I was top 15 or something in trios or something. But I never see myself using it. EVA Auto, last season, maybe one of the best guns. Look, it's better than Mastiff now, because yeah, it's firing quite slow. Check a purple bolt on. I don't know what I was going to say. I hate not having a scope on it. Chuck a purple bolt on it. Look how quick that fires. It's not like at a distance, but in close range, it's so good. And even if you only have the blue bolt, it's still so fast, which is just outstanding. To think that a gun like that is that good. And then, not L-Star, no one likes that. I'm gonna give an honourable mention to RE45 off spawn, it's good. But they need to give it a buff. I could see Mozambique becoming a go-to gun. With a hammer point and with like an R301. If they extend the mag size, or even just up the general damage, and it could be, a lot of people still won't use it, but it could still be used quite a bit. RE45 is good early game, but then you need to swap it out.
It's go time.
30-30 hate this gun. I mean, just look. I know it's not the best way to shoot by hitting 100 headshot, but it's like 43 damage. I mean, it's not even got like good hip fire accuracy. I'm literally lining the white dot. Well, I hit one shot, but look. It's good, but it's so slow. I mean, this gun's good if this is my last honourable mention, do this. If you're at a distance, until you just want to get your Evo high. I don't know how much damage this gun has. Okay, not much at all. Which makes it so much more valuable. If you're going for kills, grab that or something. But if you just want cracks to up your Evo, or you're trying to hit like 3k or something, because you haven't hit it already, just do this at a distance. Even if you just hit him twice, go to his teammate, bang. I'm rubbish with this gun. Bang, bang. I mean, look. If they've got a Gibby, it's pointless. Well, anything's pointless. But that's why. So yep, that's it. I hope you enjoyed. I'm gonna be doing a video. I'm gonna plan it and post it after this one of best weapon combos. Top 5 best weapon combos. So yeah, I hope you